Well, good morning here people, and here I am once again with another video in which I'm basically trying to show the interfacing between this wireless transceiver chip that we have here, this nRF24L01. This is the chip that you can see here, this one. So this I have interfaced with Raspberry Pi 2 at one end, and this is communicating with another Raspberry Pi here. So this is another Raspberry Pi 1, actually model model B. So this is also interfaced with this nRF24L01 wireless transceiver module. So I'm basically communicating between this transceiver module and this transceiver module that I have here. So, and for this I have written this small application that I have here that I'm going to execute and try to show you. Prior to that, you can check out my blog, in which I have detailed how this nRF2401 library needs to be installed and configured for this. The settings has to be configured, SPI settings, and the BCM2835 library for the Raspberry Pi 2 as well as Pi 1 would be installed. And similarly the library required for the nRF24L01 radio. So let's check with the application part here right now. So I have opened my terminal out here, as you can see with this, and right now I will try to execute my program, ping pair underscore dynamic, that is just trying to send dynamic pieces of dynamic lengths of packets that are to be sent using this transceiver chip, and this will be received across to this Raspberry Pi, which I'm running on this my terminal session. Actually, here also I will run my application program that I have here. It's called ping pair dynamic underscore dynamic. So this executable has been built actually previous to that, and now I will execute it for this Raspberry Pi board that I have here. So when I execute it, it says permission denied. Sorry, I have to do sudo. Yes, because it's a permission denied error I got, because I was not under root actually. So now if I execute it, it asks for role setup actually. There is I want to receive, or I want to set my this application as a transmitter actually. So I will set it up as a transmitter here, and I will set this Raspberry Pi 2 as receiver actually. So here also it asks as my role actually. So I will basically set it up as 0, and here I will enter 1, so that it transmits. This Raspberry Pi board will transmit using this nRF24L01, and this will receive. So I will execute. So it's just waiting for any packet to be received. So you can see what's the configuration here, and as soon as I press 1 actually, the program starts actually. You can see here it's sending the response, and here it is. Wonderfully we can see that it's getting the responses. It is getting payload size of varying lengths actually, dynamic lengths basically. So this is all about this. So we can see that it's working, and it's working brilliantly actually. So thank you very much. Thank you.